the fuck? Hello. Hello. It is Bo. I'm back home. And from visiting Sparks system. Well, Spark system. I call them Sparks. Even though we had like this whole thing, everyone thinks they're called Sparks. With an S on the end, but they're not. And Goose couldn't even tell me why. So yeah, I went up and visited them, stayed with Spark and their roommate for a couple days. A night, a couple days, you know. So that was fun. What the fuck is going on upstairs? There's like 2 songs going on off at once. So yeah, I came home the other day. Pen on my face or something. Something on my face. Yeah. So this amalgamation of music is really fucking confusing me, I'm sorry. You probably can't hear any of it, so like I just look like I'm nuts. Anyway, I've got this cool t-shirt. Look at it, N64. Nintendo 64. Yeah, got a cool coat. It was really cool. It's right there. And then came home on Monday and Casey came home that night. So Casey's home now and yeah, boy. I'm a very happy boat because of it. It's so freaking yeah, very happy. Had lots of cuddles, lots of kisses. Very happy bow because I got my Casey back. Yeah, and that's been good. Hello. I've been doing loads of like system-y themed drawings. So like, thought I would show you because like, why not? My sketchbook is completely falling apart. Oh my god, there's so much noise going on. There's so much banging and stuff. Like, calm the hell down. What am I trying to find? Where is it? Should we just show you all of the system-y themed drawings I've done over the years? Because like, why not? This is a drawing of Trace I did ages ago, and it looks super wide and like anime-esque, but like, fuck it, eh? Did that years ago. Here is some drawings that we did on a train of 3 of our altars. So down here we have little Eri Blue, and Eri is short for the French word for hedgehog. Erison is the French word for hedgehog, and so she's called Eri, and she likes hedgehogs. And she cuddles in a ball, and she's very quiet, and she really wants a spiky hedgehog-y blanket like this, made of like wool and stuff that's not actually spiky. But they just don't exist, so. And then we have 8. Look at her all pure with her like floof of hair and a nice flowy dress. And then this is one of our persecutors called No Name, who is a humanoid figure, but is wearing one of those like drama masks, those plain masks, and like a cloak. So we don't actually know what they look like, if you get me. what this drawing is, but someone drew that. I didn't. But here is a floor plan of our inner world that I did ages ago. So this is our old inner world here with the octagon room, and then it goes into the main area. This is like really backwards. Oh, it's not. It's backwards on the camera. But then, so you'd come up the stairs, go around like this, and then it'd go up to the next level. And it looks really backwards on camera. It's not. It's the other way around. So like this corridor here on camera is going to the left, but it's going to the right. So this is my tattoo idea when I first designed it. So we have Alice up the top there, and Texas. Look, they looking stylish. Toast drew himself, and then I drew Toast and Goose as an actual toast and a goose, because that's kind of funny. Oh, this is another little drawing. Look, this is Bo, Jeremy, and Chloe, and you can see our height differences. Jeremy is quite a lot taller than all of us, and I'm quite a bit taller than Chloe. Actually, I'm like 4 inches taller than Chloe. She's a shorty pie. She's adorable. But yeah, look at those height differences. That's really cool. And 8 did these bunch of shapes. Whatever floats your boat, clearly. Okay, yeah. So I have done some sketches of the inner world. Like what it looks like from the inside. So I thought I'd show you. Oh dear, that one's like gone a bit funny. So this one's gone a bit funny from like imprints from behind. But this is what our stairs look like. I don't know if it's inverted for you again. If this is inverted for you, these stairs go off to the left. This is on the left hand side, the sofa. This is on the right hand side, as I'm looking at it, if you get me. So we have the main kind of hall area here, which a lot of the littles like to sit on the floor and colour and things. We have a couch here, which is in that little nook down by the stairs, if you get me. And then, oh, my book is falling apart. Yeah, so it goes upstairs and around, and then there's like a level here, and then big long corridor with the 8 doors going down, and then the same on this side going that way. And then it's Jack, our record player, who likes to be a bitch. So yeah, this is the downstairs. So then if you imagine as you're walking up the stairs and you'd come round the corner, this is what you'd see as you're coming up the stairs. So this again is on the right hand side coming up. And then Alice's door is here. She's our gatekeeper, so she is in charge of who comes out of A and B downstairs, or who goes upstairs, if you know what I mean. So she lives here. And then this is kind of just like a mezzanine floor area with a white carpet. There's nothing special about it. Then we've got A and B, which are like corridors going off each way. We've only actually seen a little bit into A. We don't actually know what it looks like in B yet, but that's what figuring it out is for. So yeah, there's some cool sketches of our inner world, how people visualize it a bit more. And then we did a very cool thing, a like system relationship map. So there's a artist that I used to follow when I was a teenager called Fukari, and he's a great artist. They are a great artist. And they have a whole set of OC characters, one of which I'm obsessed with and have been my whole life, called Shell, who has these sunflower tattoos that I'm getting inspired by her. But what they did was because people couldn't figure out whether Shell and the main OC were dating, or they couldn't figure out like who was dating who in this person's story. So what they did was they made a relationship map with their main OC in the middle, and then the lines explaining what each of their relationships are, like friends with benefits or best friends or whatever. So I thought I would do that with our system because like it's quite cool. So if this is flipped, you won't be able to read it. But if not, whoop-de-doo. So what I did was I drew me first. Well, I didn't draw me first. I drew the circle for me first, and then like whoever I wanted to connect up and like write their names in them, and then drew everyone, colored them all in, drew all the lines, do all the things, make them all connect. So like for example, Bo and Jane are twins, so they have a little connecting here saying twins. Rhea has adopted almost everyone, so that's all of these lines here, and it has the red writing to show like parental. So here's a parental join. See, this one's stepmom, this one's like a mother, this one's mama, mum, the purple is friends. So these are all friends down here, all of our littles. We've also got best friends, so these two are best friends, me and Trace are best friends, We have Toast and Benjamin. Benjamin is the younger version of Toast. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of connecting-y things. And then there's a couple that aren't connected. If you see, like, these ones aren't connected to anyone, they just exist. So yeah, that's our relationship map. I hope you like it. There's a proper picture of it on Instagram if you want to go and check it out and have a look at it properly. There's so much noise going on upstairs, honestly. It's insane. They've been yelling non-stop for the past like 48 hours. Like when Case got in, the night that Case got in, we got in at like 1 a.m. Case got in at 1 a.m. so we stayed up for a bit, chatting. We've missed you, blah blah blah. And they were still up yelling at like 5 a.m. So that's been not fun. It's been very triggering, to be honest. Been getting lots of flashbacks and shit from it. But I'm just fucking glad that Case is home, to help me deal with it. That this wasn't happening when they were gone, But yeah, anyway, the relationship map. I can't claim the original idea, so if you would like to recreate your own, go for it, It's a really cool idea. It was loads of fun. I think, like, in terms of people copying people, I think the only thing that we'd be a little bit, like, about is if you copied our style of drawing, the faceless beings. But, the idea, go for it. Do whatever you want, You could take the basic premise of it and do all sorts. Like, the original one I found, I did it with just, like, straight lines connecting them. Quite simple, whereas the actual guy, when in the original one, did like kind of bubbled arrows, so they were arrowed on both ends and they were like bubble writing, and then the writing was around it, all So you could do whatever you want with it, you know? Go for it. It could be a really great way of trying to jot down your system, because you might be like, there's a lot of them and I can't just list off a bunch of names. That just feels weird. Whereas if you go, oh, we had, like for us, we have Rhea and all of her kids, so do that, Rhea and all of her kids. Then we have the sisters, you know, so Darcy and Tracy are sisters. Connect them. Oh, me and Jane are sisters. Oh yeah. Oh, I have a little brother. Oh yeah. You know. So then once you start connecting them up, it makes it a lot easier to actually visualize your whole system. And then once you've done everyone that has a relationship to the others, fill in the gaps with people who don't, because that's perfectly fine. Not all alters will have meaningful relationships with the others. Some of them really like to just keep to themselves, so that's absolutely fine. But yeah, go for it. If you guys want to make one, please go for it. Please don't think that I've claimed this idea as my own. Yeah. I'm really spacing, I'm sorry. Like, all the loud shit going on upstairs is freaking me out. They've just been yelling constantly. And like, what glimpses we've got of it, like what we could make out from it, doesn't sound good. You know, lots of her wailing, I love you, and shit. And then I just keep hearing him retaliating to that with, if you loved me, blah blah blah. And it's like, ugh. I just want to run up there and whack their heads together. Be like, you have a kid. Do you even care about her? If you do, then fucking buck your shit up, because you're not gonna see her. Like, ugh. It's a mess up there. And like, I hate that we just have to sit by, because there's not much we can do, to be honest.